The NBA is built on rivalries, unforgettable performances, and the moments where one superstar proves he belongs among the elite. On a night filled with electricity, Anthony Edwards did just that. Facing off against Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans, Edwards showcased why many are already calling him the future face of the league. What unfolded wasn't just a battle of athletic freaks, it was a flat-out domination, and Edwards walked away as the clear winner. To make matters worse, Zion found himself on the receiving end of humiliation, both on the court and in the media, as Skip Bayless erupted on live television in classic fashion. From the opening tip, Edwards was locked in. The Minnesota Timberwolves star attacked relentlessly, scoring with ease at the rim, knocking down jumpers, and finishing highlight reel dunks that had the crowd on their feet. Every time Williamson tried to assert his power inside, Edwards responded with an even bigger play. It was the type of performance that makes the NBA world stop and take notice. Edwards wasn't just putting up numbers. He was making a statement that he is ready to dominate the league right now. Zion, meanwhile, looked overwhelmed. Known for his brute strength and ability to bully defenders in the paint, Williamson struggled to match Edwards' energy and explosiveness. On several possessions, Edwards stripped the ball from him, raced down the floor, and finished with emphatic dunks. At one point, Edwards even blocked Zion at the rim, sending the Timberwolves bench into chaos and leaving fans shaking their heads in disbelief. It wasn't just about Edwards scoring, it was about him outplaying and embarrassing one of the most hyped young stars in the NBA. The humiliation hit its peak when Edwards drove directly at Williamson, absorbed the contact, and finished a tough N1 over him. The crowd erupted, and even Zion had a look of frustration on his face. For a player who has been criticized for conditioning and consistency, this was the worst-case scenario. A national TV moment where another young superstar completely overshadowed him. The contrast was obvious. Edwards was hungry, fiery, and ready to prove himself, while Zion looked slow, passive, and a step behind. As soon as the game ended, the media frenzy began, and no one captured the energy better than Skip Bayless. On live television, Bayless completely lost it, delivering one of his classic rants that instantly went viral. He accused Zion of being overrated, out of shape, and unable to live up to the hype that surrounded him since his Duke days. Bayless, never one to hold back, went as far as saying Edwards had snatched the crown from Zion and was already proving to be the far superior star. His co-host tried to calm him down, but Bayless was on fire, raising his voice and pounding the desk as he declared that Williamson had been exposed. Fans quickly took to social media, replaying Edwards' highlights and Skip's rant side by side. The narrative shifted almost instantly. This wasn't Zion's night, it was Edwards' coronation. Memes flooded timelines, showing Edwards towering over Williamson in mock posters, while fans debated whether this game marked a turning point in the careers of both players. For Edwards, the performance was more than just another game, it was a declaration. He proved he can not only keep up with the most hyped players of his generation but surpass them. For Zion, however, it was another reminder that talent alone isn't enough. To reclaim his spot as one of the league's most feared forces, he'll need to stay in peak condition, play with intensity, and show that he can rise to the challenge when the lights are brightest. The NBA thrives on storylines, and this one might define the season. Anthony Edwards ascending as a superstar while Zion Williamson faces harsh criticism from fans and media alike. If Skip Bayless' explosion is any indication, the basketball world has already chosen sides, and right now, Anthony Edwards is the one sitting on the throne.